Welcome to Cyclone and Lady Cyclone basketball. We welcome you here on Cyclone booth as both teams will be hosting Bentonville West. We're going to pause here and step aside as they're going to do the national anthem.
Thank you. Tonight's first game is a non-conference contest featuring the Bentonville West Lady Wolverines, coached by Randy Richardson and assisted by Justin Harris, Demi Johnson, and Casey Hickory. And your Russellville Lady Cyclones, coached by Ryan Court and assisted by Nikki Lewis. Now let's meet the starters for Bentonville West. Head guard, a 5'6" senior, number 21, Sarah.
All right, both teams going to be hosting Bentonville West, and the Bentonville West girls getting introduced right now. We'll give those starters for you right now. Number 14, Ashley Rangel, a 5'9" freshman, will get the start. Number 20, Lainey Tapp, a 5'10" junior. Number 21, Sarah Mewson, a 5'6" senior. Number 24, 5'9" senior Madison Phillips, and 5'7" sophomore, number 30, Savannah Rangel. We're going to pause and let Mr. Kordsmeyer introduce the Lady Cyclones, and then we'll tell you, just in case you didn't hear.
And the post to 6-foot freshman, number 35, Talia Ely. And guard, a 5'9" sophomore, number 0, Courtney Nesbitt. And guard, a 5'8" senior, number 2, Sarah Velasquez. And a guard, a 5'11", number 10, Jaden Court.
In case you didn't hear that, couldn't make it out. Courtney Nesbitt, number 0. She's a 5'9" sophomore guard. 5'8" senior guard, number 2, Sarah Velasquez. 5'6" freshman guard, number 3, Brenna Burke. 6-foot freshman forward, number 35, Talia Ely. And number 10, Jaden Court, a 5'11" junior. Lady Cyclones 2-0 on the season under first-year head coach Ryan Court. It's his 17th season to be a head coach. First season as a girls coach. Lady Cyclones still wearing the home red because the home whites are not in yet. The new uniforms they have aren't in, so they're got the color rush is what it's been like, with Bentonville West in the dark blue and the Lady Cyclones in the normally road red. There's a three-point try by Burke. This one just off the mark. Rebound controlled by Sarah Mewson. The Lady Cyclones in their first 2 victories of the season have been like that. They've missed a lot of long shots close. They haven't been off mark yet. You just kind of keep waiting for that first couple to fall down, and usually it'll snowball from there. Lady Cyclones getting the steal thanks to hands from Brenda Burke keeping that alive. Nesbitt's going to pull up from 15. This one rolls in. If you ask who the leading scorer is for the Lady Cyclones, it's been Nesbitt and Jaden Court. They've scored the same amount of points in both games, 17 in the first and 10 in the second. Almost traveling was Tapp. Kick it back out. 3-pointers made. Sorry, 2-pointer for Savannah Rangel. And we're all tied at 2. Just a minute into this game. Lady Cyclones won Tuesday night against Ozark. Court's going to be fouled on her way to the basket. She'll get to shoot 2. It's going to be 20 Laney Tapp. Lady Cyclones struggled to score Tuesday night against Ozark, but Ozark struggled to score 2. It was only 13 points at halftime. First free throw was good by Jaden Court. Bentonville West, the Lady Wolverines, they're coming in this game 0-2, but they've had 2 tough games. They lost at Harrison and then lost at Gravett. Second free throw is good by Court. Lady Cyclones back up by 2, 4-2. In the front court is Rangel. Ashley Rangel, nice feed underneath. And Tapp gets the layup. We're all tied at 4. 6.5 to go. First quarter. Early going. Different intensity here as the other night. The other night, Ozark played zone and was content to dictate a slow pace. Man-to-man defense here. Burke, nice feed underneath to Ely. Burke drawing just enough of her man over there, or Talia's man over there, to draw the double team. Left an opening there. Ely almost getting the rebound. Comes to Brenna Burke. Velasquez in the front court. Lady Cyclones lead 6-4. Sarah started her drive, backs it back out. Nesbitt's open in the corner, a little too far. Now she pops out on the wing and gets the pass there. Velasquez, her drive. Baseline feed to Ely. Nice move, dipping in between 2 players. Missed the shot. Gets her own rebound, though. Here's Sarah. Floats it out to Burke on the right side. Bounce pass, Velasquez on the left side. 5.5 to go here in the first quarter. And they're going to back it back out. Going to be tough to do this next year to reset an offense because 5A is going to have a shot clock. 6A has one this year. So the West Lady Wolverines are going to have that to contend with when they play conference. Lady Cyclones lead it 6-4. This is Brenna Burke, one of the 2 freshmen starting. Court. Right around the 3-point line, taking it left side. Shot blocked. They got part of the arm. They say going up. So no shot there. It's going to be on number 14, Ashley Rangel, her first. No, they're going to say it was 2 shots. I thought when he said going up, that meant 2 shots, but then I thought the other official was grabbing the basketball to try to inbound it. First free throw is no good.
On the press right now.
Second free throw is good. We've seen defense intensity from Lady Cyclones in their first 2 games. A lot of full court pressure. That's what we're seeing here. Bentonville West breaks it with 2 passes, and Rangel's shot is no good. Tipped out of bounds by Ely. I think that was going to be an air ball and out of bounds on them because Ashley Rangel couldn't come down with it. Ely taps it out of bounds. Trigger man will be Madison Phillips, a 5'9" senior. Inbounding it on the right baseline. Into the lane here, Tapp, and she's going to be fouled. Foul will be on Courtney Nesbitt, her first. And the first team foul on the Lady Cyclones. Tapp hits the first. She has 3 points. West had a back-and-forth game against Gravett last week. Second free throw was good. Lady Cyclones leading at 7-6. Ended up losing that game, but the lead changed hands quite a bit. Lost the game at Harrison. The Lady Goblins will be here at Cyclone Arena on Monday night for a 6 o'clock tip. Court for 3 from the top of the key. Banks it in. I didn't hear call glass, but we're going to count it anyway. The Lady Cyclones lead by 4, 10-6. You can hear Coach Court right next to us. He says, back up. Let them come to you. They do there, and can Nesbitt steal it? She does. Saves it in bounds underneath Velasquez. Layup good. Sarah gets the point. Courtney gets the hustle. Baseball pass down the floor and can't be saved in bounds by Bentonville West. A timeout. The Lady Wolverines, Coach Randy Richardson calls a timeout, a 30-second timeout. Lady Cyclones leading it here 12-6. Lady Cyclones leading 12-6. We'll announce this throughout the evening. And if you've got, let's not announce it yet. Lady Cyclones have to inbound it quickly. They put the ball down and knocked out of bounds. It belongs to Russellville. Boy, this not a lot of patience there by that official. He put the ball down and was counting, and Lady Cyclones realized it. Nesbitt did quickly to run over there and inbounding it. I'm going to say that no matter what your schedule says, the Lady Cyclones will play Monday at 6 o'clock, not 5:30. And there will be no boys game. A nice shot underneath. Ely with the basket. Nice feed to her. 14-6. Lady Cyclones lead by 8. Into the game is Ivy Johnson during that timeout. She's double teamed in the front court. Gets the pass off. Savannah Rangel into lane. Shot up. Doesn't get the shooter's bounce. West had the rebound. Had it knocked from their hands. And now a scramble for it. Jump ball will be called. It'll belong to West. Lady Cyclones got the opening tip, so Bentonville West gets this one. Lady Cyclones are leading at 14-6 here with 3:21 left to play here in the first quarter. And you get back to that. The boys will not play on Monday night, no matter what the schedule says. Harrison has canceled that game. We believe it's because of the football playoffs is what we were told, but we're still waiting. They may lose Friday night, so Harrison boys have been playing, but are going to cancel that game. So it's going to be a girls' game only. It'll start at 6 o'clock, not 5:30. After an air ball 3, the rebound controlled by Phillips. We'll get a foul called on Russellville. That's on Sarah Velasquez, her first. Lady Cyclones leading here 14-6. Phillips' first free throw is good. That's the third team foul called on the Lady Cyclones. 14-7 our score. Russellville leading. We'll have a boys game right after this one. Phillips wastes no time there, hitting both free throws. 14-8. 3:15 left to play here in the first quarter. Burke goes to the high post. Velasquez, I don't know if it got knocked away from her, never got to her, but West has it going the other direction, and we're going to get a double dribble or a wall call. Could have been either one. Looked like Ivy Johnson double dribbled to me, but either way, it's a turnover. Rain Thone going to check in for the Lady Cyclones. Thone, a 5'7" junior. She'll replace Brenna Burke. Inside to Ely. Made a move, lost the handle on it. West comes up with it. They're pushing it up the floor. It's Ivy Johnson. Knocked from her hands, gets it back. She's had a struggle hanging on to basketball. Different reasons. Missed three-pointer there. Ely with the rebound. Coach Johnny Johnson, our athletic director, told us that Harrison had to cancel due to COVID. It didn't sound right for them to say football. Playoffs, somebody down here said that. I said, well, they haven't. Shows a lot of confidence. Thank you, Coach. Their boys canceled the game due to COVID. So the schedule says the girls at 5:30, I believe, but at 6 o'clock it'll be a girls' game only. There's a drive by Court. Missed it. Can't keep it alive. Here comes West in the front court. Bounce pass ahead. This is to Ivy Johnson. Mike makes a little move. Check that. It was Savannah Rangel. Missed the shot. Got it back. Her pass is going to be intercepted there by Jaden Court. Lady Cyclones lead it here 14-8. Under 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Getting back to that, I sure wouldn't mind if Sylvan Hills won this week so we didn't have to see some of their basketball players if their football season was still going. Rain Thone tries her hand at three, misses this one. Rebound, the Lady Wolverines has it. Laney Tapp got it. Pass off to Mewson. Underheaded flip to Johnson. They leave her alone. She's going to drive in the lane. The shot up is in. Little runner in the lane. Splitting the double team there. And Lady Cyclones have seen their 8-point lead cut in half down to 4, 14-10. Minute 12 left to play here in the first quarter. Hope our live stream is working. We had some issues with the school Wi-Fi here, so we're on a little hot spot that we have. But so far, so good. My cameraman right above me gave me the thumbs up, so we're good. Nesbitt. Is she going to be tied up? She is. That'll stay with Russellville. And Burke is going to check back in the game for the Lady Cyclones, replacing Courtney Nesbitt. Ely will get a breather, and then for her, the 5'11 junior Gracie Campbell, who had a fantastic game here on Tuesday night. She was doing just about everything. Scoring points, getting rebounds. She finished the game with 7. Inbounds pass comes to Velasquez. Sarah looking inside for Gracie, but nothing there. Here's Sarah starting her drive out to Jade. They're not going to give her as much space as they did the other night. Ozark did. Here's one. High arching shot, no good. Sarah underneath with the rebound. Won't go. Again, Sarah. Lost straight to Brenna. She's going to take it baseline. Bounce pass underneath Velasquez. Too far underneath the basket. Do anything with it. Out the court now. Thone has it. 22 seconds to shoot. Velasquez takes it baseline. Double team. Kicks it out to Burke. 17 seconds to shoot. Lady Cyclones lead by 4. Coach Court just said one shot. Jaden going to use a screen. Peeling off of that was Campbell, but Brenna has it. Now Campbell on the right block. Kicks it out. 3 seconds. Brenna Burke, three-pointer. Nothing but net for Brenna Burke. Can't think of a better way to finish that quarter. And I don't mean just the 3. Working the ball around, being patient, forcing that man-to-man defense to move quite a bit. The Lady Cyclones lead it here 17-10 after 1 quarter of play. In that first quarter, Jaden Court with 6 points leading the way for the Lady Cyclones. 2 points for Courtney Nesbitt, 2 for Sarah Velasquez, 3 points for Brenna Burke, and 4 points for Talia Ely. The West Lady Wolverines were led by Laney Tapp with 4 points. Nobody with more than 2 after that. Ivy Johnson, Savannah Rangel with 2. 1 point for Madison Phillips. (17-10) as we're sitting here after the first quarter of play. We do have boys basketball coming up after this. And the Bentonville West Wolverines 2-0 on the season. And our Russellville Cyclones 1-0 on the season. In case you're wondering, one of the seniors that has not made an appearance for the Lady Cyclones this season is Pilar Handy. She's been out with an injury. A starter from last season. And as we look back over my shoulder, she's getting looked at by the trainer. And she was injured a couple days before the first game. So hopefully we'll be getting her back soon. I understand Bentonville West has a couple injuries too. It's like everybody's been hit by the injury bug and COVID bug to start the season. Here's a three-pointer to start the second quarter. Sarah Musson. Sarah Musson, sorry about that. I even had that on my notes right and mispronounced it. 17-13, Lady Cyclones with the lead. Step-back shot there by Court. And Court has 8 points for Lady Cyclones. Russellville up by 6, 19-13. Dangerous pass toward the middle of that pressure, but Ivy Johnson catches it, driving inside, ball knocked away and chased down by Velasquez in the corner. 7:10 left to play in the first half. Russell's lead is 6. Here's a long two-pointer, nothing but net. Rain Thone, and a timeout called by Coach Richardson. This will be the second one, and he wants another 30-second timeout. Lady Cyclones lead at 21-13. Nikki Smith, Coach Johnson's assistant, is sitting next to her. I'm trying to get her on the grab the headset. I don't think she wants to commentate. Lady Cyclones leading by 8, playing fantastic defense to start this first half. Much different pace of play than we saw Tuesday night. And we'll get a foul called on Russell there. But Coach Court's excited, and he doesn't care about the foul. He wants the defense intensity. And that foul's going to be called on Court. That'll be her first. Official came over and told Coach Court it was a hooking call. I don't think he was caring about that. He's just still excited about the defense intensity. Missed three-pointer there. Velasquez takes the rebound away from her own player. Pass down the floor to Thone. Steps up, a little 10-footer there. Looks like she almost twisted her ankle there. She jumped up there. She's hobbling a little bit, but knocked that down. She's got 4 points here, all of them here in the second quarter. Lady Cyclones with their largest lead of the ball game here, 10, 23-13. Johnson's pass knocked away. Russell, they save it in bounds because they save it off Johnson. What a play there by Velasquez. Madison Phillips will check in for West, replacing Lainey Tapp. Lady Cyclones 2-0 on the season. Saw them score a lot of points against Maw Mill, 71-51. Play a low-scoring game against Ozark, won that game 34-21. Court comes off a screen, shoots the three-pointer. Thank you. And missed the shot. We have a jump ball. It'll belong to Russellville as Bentonville West got it to start the second quarter. Trigger man there is Burke. Gets to Velasquez. Nice little move on the interior there. Missed the shot. And Gracie tried to save it off a West player. They moved away, and Thone almost cashed in with a bucket there. Lady Cyclones lead at 23-13. 5:45 left to play here in the first half. Three-pointer on the way. No good. Rebound Velasquez. She got thrown down the floor. Sees her, but didn't want to throw it across the floor with all the defensive players in the way. There's Burke for three. Brenda Burke's not shy about pulling the trigger on that. She's knocked down 2 threes here in this game. Lady Cyclones have doubled Bentonville West's score, 26-13. Johnson crosses the timeline, was double-teamed, and Lady Cyclones commit a foul. I'm amazed every time I see it when a player gets across half court, and the first thing they do is they stop dribbling because now the backcourt is another defender. Velasquez will sit down for the Lady Cyclones. Nesbitt back in for her. 26-13 our score. 5:15 left to play first half. Musson. He flanked on the left there by Thone. Lobs it inside, trying to go that left block. Somehow, Rangel got it up. Almost got the follow there, battling for the rebound. That next shot was partially blocked there underneath. Rangel comes up with it. Gets it out now to Savannah Rangel. Ashley Rangel, number 14. Savannah Rangel, number 30. We have a foul called on Russell. This will be their 5th team foul. I think he called it on 0. Okay, yeah, he did. Courtney Nesbitt, that'll be her second. She's got 2. Sarah's got 2. Just checking our foul situation. That's a little fancy footwork there by Musson, because if she doesn't jump up there and land in the back court, that's over and back. There's a missed shot there. It goes completely over the rim. Savannah Rangel hitting that shot from the left side. She's got 4. 26-15. Lady Cyclones lead it by 11. 4:23 left to play. Here's Court. She uses a screen set by Gracie Campbell. Knocks down the 3 and appreciates the screen. That's Court's second 3 of the game. She's got 11 points. She's the only player in double figures right now. Looks like she's feeling it a little bit. Ball knocked away. Brenna Burke will come up with it. Good hands, Gracie Campbell. Pass ahead. Chasing it down is Nesbitt. Behind the back dribble there. Threw it off the knee of Campbell. Lady Cyclones keeping possession. Three-pointer. Doesn't get the bounce there by Thone. Here comes West. Musson gets it right side. Rangel. She'll miss the 3. Nice block out there by Jaden Court, and reaching around was Ashley Rangel. She's picked up her second foul. And Talia Ely will check back in for Russell, replacing Gracie Campbell. Get some high fives here, and Coach Jaden Court wants to take a timeout. It'll be the first timeout called by Lady Cyclones. Russell leading 29-15 with 3:41 left to play here in the first half. Lady Cyclones lead it by 14. 3:41 left to play here in the first half. We have to turn down the mic during our timeouts because otherwise YouTube could flag us for improper use of music, so that's why, even though we don't make money off the video, so that's why we turn it down. But I'm always amazed at the vast music library of Matt Korsmeyer. Jaden Court here on the left elbow. Burks hit 2-3. She thought about that one. She doesn't think about this one, pulls the trigger, hits the net. She's got 9 points, all from behind the arc. 32-15. We have a timeout called by West's coach, Randy Richardson. You know, I don't know if you get 3 fulls and 2 30s or the other way around, but this is going to be a full timeout. He might be out of 30-second timeouts. Using 3 timeouts here in the first half. Coach Richardson not very happy with his team on that one. And Lady Cyclones exploding here, 32-15. It's almost as many points they scored Tuesday night. Tuesday night was just a weird night. I mean, nobody scoring, a slow pace of play, a lot of fouls being called. It was just a ugly game, but you know you can win ugly. You know, I've heard that said many times. Anybody can win with their A game, but if you can win with your B game and C game, you're a good team. Lady Cyclones 2-0 on the season, and performing pretty well here tonight. Russellville girls are going to be at home here against Harrison on Monday. Coach Johnny Johnson will be back with us, athletic director. And then we'll go to Tuesday. We'll go to Sylvan Hills. Seems like we were just there last week for a football game. Sylvan Hills building a new gym, and I don't think it's going to be ready. I had heard from their athletic director this afternoon. They're going to be using their middle school gym. I'll reread that email, but so we'll just let you know. The Lady Cyclones with a turnover here. Off the hands of Ivy Johnson. Yeah, Sylvan Hills, I think, going to open up their new facility mid-season is what they told us we were down there. So we'll be at their middle school gymnasium on Tuesday. Nesbitt with a drive is going to draw the foul. West, number 20, Laney Tapp, is second, or her second. That's a 14 foul. And Nesbitt going to shoot 2. First free throw is good. Yeah, you hear something from an athletic director you don't ever want to hear if you're a radio guy, and that's we've never had a radio crew at this gym before, so we don't know what it's going to be. I'm like, oh, no. But it's all right. We like to sit up in the stands on away games anyway. We'll bring it to you. Jaden Court getting a breather as Nesbitt hits the second free throw. It's the first time Court's been out of the game. It's Nesbitt, Thone, Ely, Velasquez, and Burke on the floor for the Lady Cyclones. Well, almost another turnover there. Ivy Johnson caught that with her fingertips. Lady Cyclones leading at 34-15. 2:27 left to play here in the first half. With his Kylie Rennick, the number 10, giving it up. Looking for her again. They got it to her, but not before. Traveling is called on Savannah Rangel. Ashley Rangel back in the game for West. 2:19 left to play first half. Russellville with a 19-point lead.
Stay opposite porch now. Let's go. Get downhill. Let's go. Let's go. Stay. Move. What's standing? Move. Come on, Rain. Move. Downhill. You're all right. You're all right. Downhill.
Off the fingertips of Rain Thone. She's able to get it back.
Downhill.
What a much different look for Lady Cyclones and Coach Court is getting to play with a lot more intensity even on the offensive side. And I think it's carry call there, carrying on Burke, and I think she was confused if that was in fact the call. The official that made the call called it, and he ran all the way down the floor. He's down here by himself. Everybody else no farther than half court. Now here we go. Bounce pass goes out of bounds. Hit the floor twice. Thone going to check out. Replacing her is Jaden Court. Russell leading at 34-15. A minute 48 left to play here in the first half. Velasquez on the right wing, inside there to Court. Little scoop shot, can't get it to go, but she's going to shoot two. This will be on number 10, Kylie Rennick, her first. It's the 15th foul on West. First free throw is good. 12 points for Jaden Court here in this first half. Second free throw is also good. 36-15, largest lead for the Lady Cyclones here, leading by 21. Front court is Ashley Rangel. Bounce pass in the corner to Rennick. Picks up her dribble. She needs help. It does get the pass to Rangel, and it's taken away. Mishandled a little bit. Brenna Burke dribbling through traffic. Boy, she's quick as a hiccup. Here's Velasquez from the baseline. Knocks it down. Sarah's got four. Burke could really distribute that basketball. I think this year we're going to have to keep reminding ourselves that she's just a freshman. Courtney Nesbitt, a little frustrated, got the steal. The foul's called, and she saw a breakaway going the other direction. That's number 3 on Courtney. She's going to stay in the game right now. Yeah, I don't think Coach Court was happy with it. Whenever a coach turns and walks away from scorer's table all the way down the end of the court, then you know probably didn't like the call. Courtney's got to be careful over there because she's got 3 fouls. We got a minute left here in the first half. Bounce pass knocked away. Diving on the floor is Nesbitt, and now a timeout called by Coach Ryan Court right when Courtney Nesbitt got the basketball. He uses his second timeout. And Rain Thone going to check in right now, probably for Courtney. And that probably equal reason. He probably called the timeout to save the possession, but also had to get Courtney Nesbitt out of there. Well, tomorrow, just as school news, it's a remote learning day for schools. This is not COVID related. It's usually a virtual day anyway, but this is going to give teachers a chance to plan for coming back after the Thanksgiving break. We'll be out of school all next week, and that was planned. We actually did that last year. I don't know if we did it the year before, but pretty sure we did it last year. I know we did it last year. They'll be back the next week. The Lady Cyclones will have 2 games during the Thanksgiving break, Monday and Tuesday. At home here on Monday against Harrison, a 6 o'clock start, and then at Sylvan Hills on Tuesday. Lady Cyclones leading at 38-15 with 44 seconds left to play first half. Court had it knocked away from behind. The Lady Wolverines have it. Ashley Rangel in the front court. It was also almost stolen from behind. They tried to go inside. Losing her footing was Rangel. And here comes Russellville. Velasquez in the front court with 26 seconds to shoot. Court has it. The clock right above the glass here, which is really nice to have. If you're a player especially. Just glance up there, see that there's 13 seconds right now. Ely looked like she was trying to set a screen, but gets the pass. Dishes it off, tried to go to Court. It was lost, going the other direction. Bentonville West has it with 3 seconds to shoot. Ashley Rangel puts it up, no good. Brenna Burke with the rebound. We've come to the end of the first half with our score. The Lady Cyclones 38 and Bentonville West 15. We'll take a break. We're going to keep the video rolling, but we'll turn it down in just a moment. We will have the first half totals for you. And we will have the dance team or cheer. If they perform, we'll definitely get them on. 38-15 our score here at the half. Lady Cyclones leading here at the half, 38-15, and you're probably enjoying the senior boys warming up. They will be playing Bentonville West following this game. Russell does not have a game Monday night. The boys don't. The girls do, but the boys' game has been canceled because of COVID issues at Harrison affecting their boys' team. So we'll have a girls' game only starting at 6 o'clock on Monday. Now, both teams will go to Sylvan Hills on Tuesday, and they'll be playing, if you're going there, we'll be playing at the middle school gym there at Sylvan Hills because their arena's not quite done. When we were there for a playoff game on Friday night, playoff football game, they said that it wouldn't be ready till mid-season, hopefully, is the word we was getting. And so we knew we probably wouldn't be playing at the new arena, but wasn't sure where we're going to be playing. So I talked to our buddy Dan Burrows, and he told me that their middle school gym's he says pretty small, but that's okay. We've done games from junior high gyms, so we'll be good with that. But we'll bring it to you in case you don't want to head to North Little Rock. Sherwood. We'll bring it to you live on Tuesday. In that first half for the Lady Cyclones, Jaden Court leading all scores with 13 points. 9 points for Brenna Burke, career high. I mean, it's only her third game, but hey, we can say that, career high for Brenna Burke. 4 points each for Courtney Nesbitt, Sarah Velasquez, and Talia Ely, and also Rain Thone having 4 points in that first half. Lady Cyclones 7 of 8 from the free throw line. The West Lady Wolverines 3 of 4 from the free throw line. a little bit more spread out scoring. 4 points for Savannah Rangel and Laney Tapp, and Sarah Musson had 3 points. Nobody with more than 2 for the Lady Wolverines after that. Lady Wolverines had a 10-point loss to Harrison last week, and then also another loss to Gravett, but played pretty well in both games. Was able to watch the Harrison game, and of course Harrison's got a pretty good point guard that's committed to Arkansas Tech University. We'll get to see her on Monday night, and they played pretty well in that game. Did not get to see the game at Gravett, but 0-2 on the season for the Lady Wolverines. This is that time of year where so many sports are transitioning over. We've got football playoffs still going on for a lot of schools, and basketball starting up. Of course, you always got your baseball, soccer, and softball tryouts going on. A lot of stuff happening here on the campus of Russell High School. And this year, what's different on the student aspect of it is the semester does not end until like the second week of January. So kids will be gearing up for semester test right when they come back to school after Christmas break, and so a little bit different. Hello, our superintendent, Mark Gocher, just coming over, fist bump. Anyway, on the student aspect, they're usually done right around Christmas time, and so it's tough planning games around that because you don't want to affect the student side of it, but that's been an adjustment too because you can schedule games now during that, not worry about semester test week, but you have to watch it coming back in January. And then also tournaments are not allowed. So Russell had to pause their Hoops for Hunger tournament and looking for extra games this year. So we'll definitely be bringing you as much as we can of Cyclone basketball. And we're going to try to bring you, we've been asked by the Booster Club to try to do as many home junior high games as we can. So we're going to start that hopefully after the week of Thanksgiving. So that's on tap. We might have some conflicts there with some high school games and different things. So we're going to try to work around that as much as possible. Closing out the year, the Cyclones have quite a few home games, but they do go to Sylvan Hills next week. They will also travel before January. They will travel to Pine Bluff to take on Watson Chapel. The girls go to Springdale on December 15th, and then the boys and girls will go to Rogers Heritage. That's just before Christmas. And then conference starts on January 5th. A sad note that we got word that Coach Cody Mann, his daughter, had an injury the other night in a game, a Tuesday night against Atkins, and the 1-point loss there. She's had a knee injury before, and they were fearing that it might be an ACL, and that's just rumor from what we heard. But you got a feel for Coach Mann and his daughter, and hopefully she'll be okay, but we have not heard the latest on that. But that is a conference opponent. Conference did change just a little bit. We got rid of Little Rock Christian. Did pick up Van Buren. Also picked up Mountain Home. So now I have a reason to go on that long trip to Mountain Home, and never looking forward to that drive, But yeah, we did have a change. But the conference opponent this year for the Lady Cyclones and Cyclones: Van Buren, Greenwood, Greenbrier, Alma, Mountain Home, Siloam Springs, and Valonia. One odd thing about this year is that there is a non-conference game in between the conference. Usually on the turnaround, you leave that date open just in case you need a makeup. But the the varsity boys have a non-conference game last of January at Jonesboro. Lady Cyclones leading here at the half, 38-15, and we're about a minute 40 away from the second half. Starting the second half, West got the ball, and now Russell's got the ball in the missed shot. 38-15, the Lady Cyclones leading it here. Original starting lineup for the Lady Cyclones out there. Nesbitt, Burke, Court, Velasquez, and Ely. Sarah Velasquez, remember, was in foul trouble against Ozark the other night. Limited her action. Lady Cyclone JV team lost earlier tonight. The 2 West. Here's Nesbitt stepping inside. Little 15-footer won't go. Rebound comes to Ashley Rangel. She's a freshman for Bentonville West. On the left side is Madison Phillips. Cross-court pass finds the hands of Jaden Court. It's a 2-on-2, but she's going to take it all the way. Traveling is the call. I'll be honest, I didn't see it, but she turned like it. She knew it was a good call, so Coach Court stood right in my way right when she was driving in there. Lady Cyclones keeping the full court press on. Splitting the double team there with Savannah Rangel. On the right side to Sarah Musson. Rain Thone will check in at the next dead ball.
Come on, Jaden!
Bounce pass over to Tapp. Goes through the hands of Savannah Rangel. And Thone going to check in for the Lady Cyclones, replacing Courtney Nesbitt. Bentonville West, pretty good girls team. I know they're 0-2, but they're probably, I have to say, middle of the pack of that conference, only because the Bentonville girls are unbelievable, and we'll get a chance to look at them. And they've got a girl committed to Baylor, a girl committed to Rice, and probably the top girls, well, definitely top 6-8 team in the state, maybe, and at least from that conference up there. I got a foul called on number 24, Madison Phillips.
Number 24, Madison Phillips, her first, team first. The line for Russellville, Jaden Court.
Jaden Court. At the line, she's 5 of 6 from the free throw line this evening. 13 points, make it 14. She had 17 points in her debut as a Lady Cyclone last week. Second free throw is good. She got 15 tonight. A lot of firsts for this and career highs for Court, who transferred in, and also you have 2 freshmen, so we're always going to be talking about that. Your career highs. Bentonville West able to beat the press, but it was almost a steal going the other direction. Court had to retreat to get back to make it a 5-on-5. Runners partially blocked by Ely and picked out of the air by Brenna Burke. Thone was calling for it, man in the way, so Burke couldn't go that way. She gets it off to Velasquez, trying to get a rebound. She does. Cross-court pass to Thone, wide open, three-pointer. Rain Thone's first 3 of the game. She's got 7 points. Lady Cyclones lead at 43-15. Phillips gets it off to Savannah Rangel. She's double-teamed, needs some help, gets it back to Madison Phillips. And here's an open look on the right side. No good. Rebound comes straight back to Brenna Burke. 5:16 left to play, third quarter. Burke stops, about a 17-footer. It's good, and she's in double figures. Her first double-figure game as a Lady Cyclone. Brenna, ninth grader, playing up, and now we have a timeout called by Coach Randy Richardson. And they only have 1 left. They used 3 in the first half. Lady Cyclones lead it by 30 with 5:04 left to play here in the third quarter. Don't want to jinx anything, but the mercy rule, I'm sorry, the sportsmanship rule. Dan Rose always gets on to me when I say mercy rule. The sportsmanship rule is 35 points, and Lady Cyclones lead it here by 30 at 45-15. Lady Cyclones lead it 45-15, 5:04 left to play here in the third quarter. Bentonville has now used 4 of their allotted 5 timeouts. Still need to cross the timeline. 10-second count. It's got to be getting close. They've had the ball for 12 seconds. It's 4:51 when they cross it. How many Mississippis was that official counting over there? There's a missed shot there. Go back up, no good. Rangel tried to put that one in. Here come the Lady Cyclones, leading by 30. Thone in the corner. They're out on her. She'll leave it up top to Jaden Court. She's still kind of favoring that right side. No crossover dribble here. Left side, Brenna Burke. Thought about it. Right back to Jaden. Going inside to Ely. Nice little move inside. Turnaround jumper. Won't go. Velasquez. Sarah putting it back up and in. She's got 6. Lady Cyclones keeping that pressure on, but dribbling through it is Savannah Rangel. Nice feed underneath. We get a foul called on Russellville. This will send Ashley Rangel to the free throw line. It'll be on number 2, Sarah Velasquez, her third. Of 30. Thank you, Coach Johnson. Mercy rule is 30 after the fourth quarter. It's hard for me to remember all that. 35 in football, second half, and I need to have that written down. I'm glad to get that corrected before Dan Burrows hears it, because he's always looking for a reason to correct me. Second free throw is good by Rangel. 47-16. Lady Cyclones comfortably up with 4 minutes left to play in the third. Velasquez open. Passes up on it. And Bentonville West has changed to a zone here. Lady Cyclones going to try to shoot him out of it. Missed 3 there by Burke. Thone flashing to make a steal in the backcourt, but didn't. This is Sarah Musson in the front court. Bounce pass in the corner. Cutting to the lane was Ashley Rangel, and the ball was knocked from her hands, or never got to her hands. Nice defense there by Talia Ely. Talia, another freshman starting for Russellville. Pass comes in the corner to Musson. Now on the right side, this is Ivy Johnson, 0-0. Looked like they were coming for a screen, and Ely saw it. She got looked in her eyes, and she kind of glanced to the right. When she did that, Ivy took it to the other side of her. And a foul called on Thone there on the drive. That'll be number 1 on Rain. Ivy Johnson has 2 points that came back in the first quarter. The first free throw is good. Lady Cyclones coming back in with Courtney Nesbitt, and Gracie Campbell makes her first appearance here in the second half. Sitting down is Brenna Burke and Talia Ely, the 2 freshmen. Second free throw is good. 47-18, Lady Cyclones leading it by 29. Court looking, gets it to Campbell at the high post. 15-footer won't go. Johnson with the rebound for West. Here come the Lady Wolverines. Coming down the middle of the lane. Pass on the baseline. Shot missed by Rangel and out of bounds. Last touch by the Lady Wolverines. Russellville Junior High's games with Morrilton tonight was canceled due to COVID issues on the Morrilton side. So Whirlwind's not in action. There is basketball over at RHS. It's the middle school. They moved their game over there as the middle school teams are hosting Pottsville. They got a foul called here, 0-0. Ivy Johnson, her first, and the second team foul called on West. Velasquez to the free throw line for the first time tonight. First free throw was no good. Bentonville West coming in with Lainey Tapp, who had 4 points in the first quarter, has not scored since, and she replaces Savannah Rangel, the sophomore. Young team for West here tonight. They have a couple players out with injury. Missed the second free throw. Rebound's kind of up for grabs. He hit the floor. Coming away with it is Johnson. Ivy Johnson tried to go inside. Ball tipped away by Nesbitt. Lady Cyclones have it. Good job, Courtney. Velasquez in the front court. Slows down. She twisted her foot or somebody stepped on it. She's hobbling. And they're going to call for an injury timeout. She's going to go down. I don't know if it's her left knee or ankle. I don't know if it just twisted or that's what I'm hoping it is. Okay, she pointed on the outside of her knee. I don't know if she's pointing down her ankle or to that knee, and she's being helped off by Coach Court and Mike Hilton, trainer for Russell Schools. She's right behind us, and she's in a lot of pain, folks. I hope this is going to be, okay. Lady Cyclones lead at 47-18. Here's Thone in the corner to Nesbitt. At the top is Jaden Court. 2:15 left to play third quarter. Court lost the handle on it, off her face, out of bounds. Coach Court has left the bench. He's going to check on Velasquez. I mean, you got to coach team, but you also realize what's most important. Good for him. In the corner, Sarah Musson dribbles back out. Left side, they'll swing around eventually in the corner. Here's a three-point try. This high-arching shot, no good. Campbell with the rebound. So Coach Court returns to his post here. Brenda Burke in the front court. Thone gets it back up top. They'll swing it around left side to Court. Minute 36 left to play here in the third quarter. Nice move at Court down left side of the lane. Missed the shot. Rebound controlled by Lainey Tapp of Bentonville West. And she's going to be pushed and knocked down. This will be number 4 on Courtney Nesbitt. Minute 27 left to play here in the third. Lainey Tapp will sit down. Savannah Rangel back in for West. 47-18. Lady Cyclones leading it here. Here's a steal by Nesbitt. She didn't move her feet. She had to go to her knees. Good job, Courtney, keeping her feet. She has it now, getting a pass from Thone. Thone calling for it. They left her open. Now she can lob it inside to Campbell, who's open on the block. Right back to Thone, open for three. This one rolls off the iron. There's Gracie with the rebound. She's going to be fouled going back up. Great aggressive play there by Gracie Campbell. This will be on Savannah Rangel, the 5'7" sophomore. And Gracie going to the free throw line for the first time. First one's no good. Minute 5 left to play here in the third quarter. Lady Cyclones leading by 29. This one, rebound West. It's Ashley Rangel with the rebound. Gets it back from Savannah Rangel, taking it all the way, and a blocking foul's coming on Russellville. Coach Court doesn't like that one. He's out on the court. Coach Court is out on the court. He stepped out into, and I don't think the officials see him yet. He's not happy about that call. He thought that Brenna was set. That's the first foul on Brenna Burke. Ashley Rangel to the free throw line. 55 seconds left to play here in the third quarter. First one's no good. Lainey Tapp checks back in for the Lady Wolverines, placing Savannah Rangel. Well, boys, game to follow this one. Matchup of unbeatens. 2-0 Bentonville West against 1-0 Russell Cyclones. Second free throw is good. Ashley hits 1 of 2. Lady Cyclones lead by 28, 47-19. Jaden Court gets it off to Courtney Nesbitt. Looking go baseline, back out to Jaden. Three-pointer is good. Jaden Court, now a career high for Jaden Court for the Lady Cyclones. I don't know what her career high was last year, season high last year as a sophomore for White County Central, but she's got 18 tonight. Had 17 in the very first game. Lady Cyclones defeated Maumelle. Foul's going to be on number 30, Gracie Campbell. Coach Ryan Court, 362 wins as a head coach. Came here from White County Central, where he coached the boys team there. First head coaching job was at Emerson. And now we have an offensive foul. Yeah, that's Lane Tapp getting a little frustrated there, kind of lowered her shoulder into Gracie Campbell. I would say that Gracie cool-headed. She's always cool-headed. She didn't fire back at all. She's fine. Lady Cyclones have it. They can play for one shot here. 15 seconds left to play here in the third quarter. Lady Cyclones leading at 50-19. Jaden with it. 6 seconds to shoot. Coach says go. Here she goes. Step back. Three-pointer. Partially blocked, I think. We've come to the end of the third quarter. Lady Cyclones lead at 50-19, and when we start the fourth quarter, it'll be quick because it'll be a sportsmanship rule, so the clock will continue to run. It'll only stop on timeouts. Jaden Court leading the way for the Lady Cyclones with 18 points, 7 points. Let me go in order here. 11 points for Brenda Burke, 7 points for Rain Thone, and 6 points for Sarah Velasquez, 4 points for Courtney Nesbitt, and 4 for Talia Ely. And speaking of Sarah Velasquez, she's still behind us instead of in a chair. She's now sitting down on the floor with her legs stretched out, and they are looking at that left knee. So when she was pointing to the outside of the knee. And I don't know if it collided. I'm hoping it collided with somebody, maybe just a bruise. And Coach Mike Hilton, he's working some things out. I was trying to see what's going on. But she's not putting any pressure on it. They just helped her back up into the chair there. It is like I said, it is the left knee. So when she was pointing on the outside of that knee, and that's what prompted the injury timeout. Lady Cyclones leading 50-19. Going to come out on the floor with Rain Thone, Brenna Burke, Gracie Campbell, Jaden Court, and Courtney Nesbitt. Russell will have the ball to start the fourth quarter. Brenna Burke in the front court. There's Jaden. She'll try the three. No good. Nesbitt with the rebound, and she's fouled. Flashing there in the lane to get that. Foul's going to be on number 14, Ashley Rangel, her third. Bounce pass comes to Thone behind the arc. Gets it to Brenna Burke. She'll back it back out. Sportsmanship rule in effect. Clock is rolling. Lady Cyclones with a 30-point lead. Even if it gets under 30, they'll keep the clock moving. Cross-court pass is intercepted by Ivy Johnson. Pass ahead was tipped, but controlled by Savannah Rangel on that left side. Trying to get the player to move. She does. Gets it to Musson. Back in the corner. Swing it back around up top eventually. There's a whistle and a foul going to be called on Gracie Campbell. This is where it's most notable that the clock is rolling, when you're shooting free throws and the clock right above the backboard is still going. I said that foul was on Gracie. I was mistaken. They called it on number 3, Brenna Burke. That's her third, and the 16th foul on the Lady Cyclones. Second free throw by Tapp is good. And this is what we meant. It's now a 29-point lead, but the mercy rule is still in effect. They don't stop the clock now. It doesn't go back and forth. Stays that way for the rest of the game. 50-21. And Jaden's going to get fouled on her way to the basket. She got a chance to score 20. If she can get a couple of free throws here. She's 7 of 8 from the free throw line tonight. That foul called on number 21, Sarah Musson. Free throw is good by Jaden. Hit them both. She does have 20 points tonight. Lady Cyclones keeping the pressure on, leading 52-21. It's Ivy Johnson. Pass ahead. Sarah Musson. Back to Johnson. Here's a three-point try. This one an air ball. I don't know if it's partially tipped or not, but Ashley Rangel saving it for West. Here's a three-point try from the right side. Savannah Rangel, her first three of the game. She has 7 points. 5 minutes left to play in the ball game. Lady Cyclones lead at 52-24. No-look pass caught by Burke, the freshman. She'll take it baseline. Shot up. A little hard off the back of the iron from her angle. Johnson has it. And a blocking foul is going to be called, and we count the basket. This will be on Brenna Burke. Count the basket for Johnson. She's 2 of 2 from the free throw line tonight with 6 points. They announced 3 fouls, but the scoreboard shows 4 fouls, so we're getting confirmation on that. It is 3. Okay. A free throw was missed, and the official blew it dead because I think he thought it was 2 shots, didn't realize that the layup was made, and so they're giving it to Bentonville West. Here's a three-pointer off the inbounds pass, knocked down. I think they just got an extra possession there. But I'll be honest, I didn't watch that. Here's a three-point try, but Lady Cyclones trying to answer. They don't. Ball goes right back to Jaden Court. She'll draw the foul. 52-29, Lady Cyclones leading it. Jaden Court going to the free throw line. The first one's good. Lady Cyclones will be in action again on Monday as they host Harrison. Be a 6 o'clock start. It'll be a girls game only, no varsity boys game at night because COVID issues Harrison has caused their boys to cancel. Second free throw no good. Russellville leading 53-29. Ashley Rangel trying to get it to Johnson. It was tipped away by Court and out of bounds. Clock rolling, 2:38 left to play in the ball game. Lady Cyclones going to move to 3-0 on the season. Tuesday they'll have their first road game as they travel to Sylvan Hills. There's a drive to the basket, off the glass and in there by Savannah Rangel. She can get in double figures if she hits this free throw. That's number 5. So they did say it was 4 on Brenna. 5 fouls on Brenna Burke. Fouls out of the game with 11 points. You can tell the good coaches because they do not focus on what the score is. And Coach Ryan Court, he was talking to the official. He didn't like the call on that. Doesn't matter. You got a big lead. Free throw was missed. The basketball gods agreed. However, Brenna Burke is fouled out of the game with 11 points. Minute and a half left to go in the ball game. Lady Cyclones leading 53-31. Jaden will use a screen on the right side, and illegal screen set by Gracie Campbell. She'll pick up her second.
Gracie Campbell, that's her second. Team 9.
No 1-and-1 free throw on that one. Left-handed shot put up there by Rangel, no good. Ely with the rebound. Under a minute to play. here in the ball game. And we might get Coach Court at some point, either after the game or maybe at halftime of the boys' game. Reverend Tom Scott reminded him. Said he stood us up. But to be honest with you, I mean, that's what I told Coach Court. Sometimes we got him and sometimes we didn't. I remember Coach Wiedor always liked to interview at halftime of the boys' game because he wanted to address his team immediately. But he said he was going to try to come visit with us at some point for the next game. Lady Cyclones leading by 22, just going to dribble out the clock. But Ivy Johnson trying to make a steal, still hustling. And Coach Ryan Court calling a timeout there. Teaching moment here. 11.8 seconds left to play in the ball game. Lady Cyclones leading 53-31. Using a timeout here as Bentonville hasn't quit. Bentonville West hasn't quit. Knocked the ball away. We're visiting a little bit with Kevin Beaton. I'm allowed to be friends with officials, aren't I? He's one of the ones. Asking where our partner is. The buzzer was because they have a countdown going for the timeout time, and the official didn't see that the clock was still going, counting down the seconds of the timeout. So that's what the buzzer was. And Gracie Campbell going to inbound in the backcourt to Rain Thone. She's got to cross the timeline, but that's all that has to happen. And she does there with 4 seconds left. Lady Cyclone's going to win it here by a score of 53-31. Say the game was never really in doubt. They never trailed in the ball game. When they built up a 14-6 lead, it got cut to 14-10, and that was the closest it was for a long time. Lady Cyclones led by 23 at the half, and end up winning the game by a score of 53-31. We're going to total some things for you and probably try to grab Coach Ryan Court at some point, but he is checking on Sarah Velasquez, who is injured in that ball game, and so we want to make sure that he focuses on that because that is most important. So we'll give you the scoring totals for the Lady Cyclones. They were led in the ball game by Jaden Court, who had 21 points in the game. Also in double figures, Brenda Burke had 11. 7 points for Rain Thone, 6 points for Sarah Velasquez, 4 points each for Courtney Nesbitt and for Talia Ely. For Bentonville West, they were led by Savannah Rangel with 9 points, 6 points each for Lainey Tapp and Sarah Musson. Lady Cyclones win it by a score of 53-31. Russell moves to 3-0 on the season. And we'll play again on Monday night as they host the Harrison Lady Goblins. Now, we'll say that there are some schedules out there that say 5:30 for the game on Monday. It is 6 o'clock. Because there is no boys game, and I got told that there's a schedule that said 5:30. I haven't seen one because the one I had showed a JV game 4:45, but it will be a 6 o'clock game for the girls and no boys on Monday night. Lady Cyclones win it here by a score of 53-31. Once again, 2 players in double figures for the Lady Cyclones. Jaden Court with 21, which is her career high as a Lady Cyclone, and Brenna Burke with 11 points. I wanted to check that, and yeah, Brenna, that is a career high for her. The freshman, she had 7 the other night in the victory for Russellville against against Maumelle. I just got handed a mask from Carter. All right. We're going to keep our video going, I believe. If we ever stop a video, it's usually just to make some adjustments, and we'll switch it after that. But we're going to keep our video going here. But going to step away to try to get starters, and in doing so, I'm going to turn down the volume. I have to keep saying this since we're not bringing in commercials from the radio station right now, but if we let the sound play, sometimes it gets flagged by YouTube for music, and even though we're not making money off this, it'll get flagged and not get to stay up. So that's why the dead silence. Don't think the sound is off. So we will keep it here. And we'll be right back after we get some of the starters, be able to talk to you a little bit about the ball game coming up here between Bentonville West Wolverines and the Russell Cyclones. I'd like to welcome you to Cyclone basketball. Girls were winners earlier tonight. Just in case you're just now tuning in, we're getting ready for the boys' game. Cyclones 1-0 on the season. Bentonville West 2-0 on the season. If you haven't already, just click that subscribe button, and you'll get alerted anytime we go live with an event. So we're going to be doing some of the junior high home games too. So you'll get alerted when that happens. And again, we were approached by the Basketball Booster Club about doing that, so we're going to try to do some of those home games that don't conflict with high school basketball and some of the other duties that yours truly has. So giving the starting lineups, so you're going to get to hear them get introduced here in a little bit. But it's going to be the same starting five for the Russellville Cyclones. A 6-foot junior guard, number 1, Danye May. 5'10 junior guard, number 3, Grayson Sims. A 6'6 junior forward, number 5, Marcus Jackson. Savion Brock, number 11, he's a 6'6 senior forward. And Trey Allen, number 21, a 6-foot senior guard. For Bentonville West, absolutely. That'd be great. I'd love to have Caleb Carter do a pregame interview. For Bentonville West, they're 2-0 on the season with wins against Gravette and also Harrison. And I tell you, if you can go to Harrison and win that game, then you're playing pretty well. And they did. They beat Harrison 81-74 in that ball game. They're going to start off with a 6'4 sophomore, Dawson Price, number 3. A 6'2 junior, number 10, Cade Packnett. Number 12, he's a 6'3 junior, Riley Buccino. Number 20, Evan White. He's a 5'11 senior. And 6'4 senior, number 35, Dylan Harris. They got some guys that can score. Buccino being one, and Packnett also. Guys that Russellville going to have to contend with. I understand that Buccino dropped 43 against Harrison, and I think it was the same game that Cade Packnett hit 8 threes. I think it was the same game, as they picked up a couple wins last week against Harrison and Gravette. On the road, both games. Have not played a home game yet. Just the second game for the Russellville Cyclones as they defeated Ozark earlier this week. Their game Monday has been canceled by Harrison. It'll be a girls' game only. Boys' game been canceled. So after tonight, the Cyclones will go on the road to Sylvan Hills. And again, that's going to be played at Sylvan Hills' middle school gym, not their high school gym or the new arena that's about to open up there. That'd be a tough game even if Sylvan Hills is still in the football playoffs and have some of their players tied up with football. Sylvan Hills pretty loaded this year. And that'll be on Tuesday night. Girls game starts at 6, and the boys game will follow at about 7:15, 7:30. Bentonville West getting ready to get introduced.
Assisted by Shelly Lewis. Now let's meet the starters for Bentonville West.
Coached by Greg White. Has a history a little bit with Coach Kyle Pennington. They came up through the ranks a little bit together, coaching up there in Northwest Arkansas. Of course, Coach Pennington, assistant at Springdale Harbor.
5'11" senior number 20.
Dawson Price, 6' sophomore, number 3. 6'2", junior number 10, Cade Packnett. 6'3", junior number 12, Riley Buccino. 5'11", senior number 20, Evan White. And 6'4", senior number 35, Dylan Harris. And now the Cyclones getting introduced.
At guard, a 6' junior number 1, Danye May. At guard, a 6' senior number 21, Trey Allen. At forward, a 6'6" junior number 5, Marcus Jackson. And in the post, a 6'6" senior number 11, Savion Brock.
It's Danye May, Grayson Sims, Marcus Jackson, Savion Brock, and Trey Allen. Coach Pennington in his 3rd season as head coach of the Russellville Cyclones, 1-0 on this season, 44-13 overall. Back-to-back 20-win seasons, a good way to start out your career, and that's what he started. For the Russellville Cyclones, his assistant is Shelby Lewis. Cyclones in their home white uniforms, West High School in their dark blue with gold trim. West has a new athletic director this year, Kevin Downing, who was the athletic director at Siloam for a long time. Always been very nice with us. Not sure if he's here. Looking around for him. Haven't seen him yet. Ready for tip-off here. Savion Brock jumping center with Dawson Price, 6'4" sophomore. Bentonville West controls it. Buccino, number 12, doesn't have it yet, but he's the man you got to watch. A drive missed by Dawson Price. Almost got the steal after the rebound by Marcus Jackson. Here come the Cyclones with their first offensive possession. Danye May, underhanded flip over here on the right side too. Grayson Sims gives it back to Danye. Little pick and roll, bounce pass. Savion Brock can't control it, gets it back somehow. Nice job. And Russell can reset their offense. Trey Allen will use the screen set by Savion on the drive. His shot blocked. Whistle foul called on Bentonville West. This will be on 35, Dylan Harris.
That's his first. Team first at the line for Russellville. Shooting 2,
And Trey Allen will shoot 2 here for the Russellville Cyclones. Free throw is good. It's the second one. Russellville's going to get the rebound, though, as it was tipped and went straight to Trey Allen. There's Danye May taking it right side all the way. Shot up no good. Rebound. Bentonville West has it. Cyclones lead it 1-0. It's Evan White in the front court taking it all the way. Lost the handle going up. Nobody touched it. He just lost it. It goes out of bounds right in front of the student section. As the student section has changed here, they're right behind the visitors' goal. Trey Allen gets the pass from Marcus Jackson. He'll take it baseline. Little reverse layup is good. Kissing one off the glass. Cyclones up 3-0. A little bit of backcourt pressure. Almost a travel, but here's a steal by Marcus Jackson. Trey Allen all the way. Trey with the layup. He's got 5, and Russellville leads at 5-0. Just about to say they were going to beat the pressure down. They almost traveled and threw the ball away. This is Buccino. There's a hand check foul called on Trey Allen. His first. Bentonville West will inbound it on the left baseline. This will be Evan White, trigger man. They get the ball in the lane there to Price. His shot up, double clutch. I don't think he needed to either. Savion gets the rebound. Here comes Russellville up 5-0. Trey Allen all the way, little finger roll action, George Gervin style. He's got 7. Cyclones lead at 7-0. White in the front court, taking all the way. His runner off the glass and in. 7-2. Grayson Sims trying to answer with a 3, in and out, no good. Rebound, Bentonville West. Dawson Price got the rebound. Evan White has his pocket picked by Donye May. Coming in right side all the way. Layup is blocked. Pins against the backboard. Trey Allen gets the rebound, though. Bounce pass out. Russell will set up their offense. Marcus Jackson will take the 3. This one rims out. And now we have a whistle foul called on Savion Brock. Dylan Harris was blocking him out. Savion's going to get whistled for his first personal foul. Jacob McGee, 6'4" senior, will check in, replacing Dylan Harris. Hey, they take out a 6'4" senior, bring in a 6'4" senior. Dawson Price, he's in the corner there to Packnett. His three-pointer is missed. Rebound, Trey Allen, his 3rd board of the game. Nobody stopping penetration. He gets inside the free throw line, kicks it back out. May shakes his man, pass in the corner. Marcus Jackson's three-pointer short. Follows his shot, gets his own rebound, puts it up and in. Marcus Jackson with the offensive rebound and score. Russell leads at 9-2. And now going for the dunk was Riley Buccino, and his shot was blocked by Savion. He's going to be whistled for his 2nd personal foul. And the 3rd team foul on the Cyclones. And after this first free throw, Savion may be having to come out. Here were 2 fouls. First free throw is no good. Michael Jones, a 5'10" senior, will check in, replacing Savion. Pennington had a little something to say to the official, very cordial-like, but might have disagreed with that call. Second free throw. The basketball gods disagreed with it. He missed both free throws. 9-2. Cyclones lead at 4:45 left to play here in the first quarter. This changes Russell's offense a little bit, going with a smaller look with Savion out of the game. Michael Jones more of a threat to score from outside, as he did the other night. There's Donye May at the top. Almost lost it himself, gets it back. Michael Jones into Trey Allen. Faces the basket, jump stop in lane, pass is knocked away. Bentonville West, here's Buccino coming in right side. Shot is up and in. The first basket from Buccino. Russell's lead is 5 at 9-4. Grayson Sims at the top. Michael Jones, left side. Cross-court pass to Donye May. Started his drive, step back, still with a dribble. Throws it over to Michael Jones. Trey Allen at the top. He'll launch the 3. Nothing but net. Trey Allen doesn't shoot very much from outside, but you can't leave him alone. He's got 10 points here, and Russell leads at 12-4. Here's a steal by the Cyclones. Donye May. Nice little move. Wow. Clearing it out. Layup is in. My goodness. Looked like he was going to cross over, but he kept it with his right hand. Cyclones lead it by 10, 14-4. Buccino, the 6'3 junior, trapped in the front court, needs some help. He gets the pass off to Evan White. Left side of the lane, layup rolls in, count the basket. We're going to foul called on the Cyclones. This will be on number 0, Michael Jones, his first, the team's 4th. Checking in for Bentonville West is number 33, Tucker Anderson, 6'5 sophomore. He'll replace number 34, Jacob McGee. Evan White looking for the and one. He hits the free throw. 14-6 our score. That can't be right. 14-7. There we go. 3:07 left to play here in the first quarter. Russell leading 14-7. Here's Michael Jones from the corner. Three-pointer won't go. Trey Allen with the rebound. Puts it back up himself, no good. Tipped around. West has it. Ball knocked away, but the Wolverines keep it. Anderson in the front court looking for the cutter. It wasn't there. Gets it back out to White, and now at the top is Buccino. Left side using a screen. Price catches it. He'll take it all the way. Missed the dunk. Gets his own rebound, goes back up, loses it going back up. Missed the dunk on his own, and he's hearing about that from the fans right behind the basket. That's number 2 on Michael Jones. Price misses the first free throw. Victor Purifoy, the 6-foot junior, number 22, checks in for the Cyclones, replacing Michael Jones. Or no, not Michael Jones, sorry, replaces Donye May. I was worried Jones might have to come out with 2 fouls here in this first quarter. You got to be careful. Second free throw was good. Price hits 1 of 2. 14-8 our score. In the corner is Trey Allen. Cross-court pass to Jackson in the corner. Grayson Sims, he's open. Three-pointer, this one won't go. Bentonville West with the rebound. Long pass down the floor. They're going to feed it back in the corner to Anderson and leave it here for Buccino. His three-pointer is short. It's over the backboard, so it'll belong to Russellville. West saved it in bounds, but after hit the rim, went over the backboard, so dead ball. Savion Brock's going to check back in at the next dead ball. Even with 2 fouls, just got to be careful. 2 minutes left to play here in the first quarter. Russell's lead is 6. Bounce pass off the hands of Bentonville West, and see who Savion's checking in for. He's going to come in for number 5, Marcus Jackson. Minute 56 left to play here in the first period. Russell leading 14-8. Looking to lob it in, but not there. They're going to lob it into the big man off the inbounds pass. They were looking for that. Here's Trey Allen. Step back, and let's see. They call the carry. Wolverines going to inbound it on the side. Russell pressuring in the backcourt with 3 defenders. Inbounds pass comes to White. And he'll leave it now for Tucker Bowman, the 5'9" sophomore who's in the game. The pass is deflected and stolen away by the Cyclones. Grayson Sims in the lane, taking it all the way. Layup is in. Grayson Sims, his first points of the game. Cyclones lead at 16-8. In the backcourt is Bowman. Needs some help. White, now they got a breakaway. Anderson, left side, layup too hard off the backboard. Follow was blocked from behind by Allen. However, this is Harris who gets it back. They score. Dylan Harris, his first points of the game. 16-10 our score, Russellville leading. Sims, three-pointer, left side, no good. Tried to follow his shot, but the rebound's controlled by Tucker Anderson. Buccino has it knocked from his hands, gets it back, goes back up with it. Too hard off the backboard. Follow won't go. Rebound chased down in the corner, and you're going to have to sort some bodies out. There's Grayson Sims on the floor trying to get it. Dylan Harris was over there, and it's going to be West basketball. Donye May will check in, replacing Grayson Sims. Marcus Jackson will replace Trey Allen. 48.8 seconds left to play first quarter. Russellville leads by 6. Battle of unbeatens here early in the season. 2-0 for Bentonville West, 1-0 for Russellville. Here's Anderson on his drive, guarded by Purifoy in the corner. Three-pointer by Price. This one bangs around the iron a couple times. Won't go, but the follow is good by Dylan Harris. 30 seconds left to play first quarter. Russellville's lead is down to 4. Have not trailed in this game. Donye May backing it back out. Russellville could play for one shot here. Clock down to 17. Closing out the first quarter. Now 10 seconds to shoot. Russell going to set a screen for Donye. Pulls up just inside the free throw line. No good. Rebound. Bentonville West is Buccino with 2 seconds. He'll launch it from half court. It's no good. 16-12 our score. The Cyclones lead it after 1 quarter to play. in that first quarter for Russellville. Trey Allen had 10 points, 2 points each for Danye May, Grayson Sims, and Marcus Jackson. For West High School, Evan White led the way with 5 points, 4 points for Dylan Harris, 2 points for Riley Buccino, and 1 point for Dawson Price. 2 of 5 from the free throw line for Bentonville West. Russellville went to the line once. They were 1 of 2. Russellville leading it here at the end of the first quarter, 16-12. Did not trail in that first quarter. Congratulations to the Russellville Lady Cyclones. They were winners tonight. Won their game by 22 over Bentonville West. Russellville maybe in foul trouble after 1 quarter play. Michael Jones and Savion Brock each with 2 fouls. Jones in the game, along with Danye May, Trey Allen, Grayson Sims. And before we kind of get started, we'll talk about that. 3-pointer by Danye May. He's got 5 points. Also in the game for the first time starting this quarter. First time this season, Trent Stokes, 6'4 junior. Russellville's lead is 7, 19-12. Here's a long 3 knocked down by Tucker Anderson. Boy, all these guys tall and can shoot from outside. 19-15, Cyclones lead though. Trey Allen, drive to the basket, hangs in the air. Boy, just how he can do that is unreal. 12 points for Allen. 21-15. It's been such a joy to watch him play. Only bad thing about him is he's a senior now. Anderson coming off the bench and knocking down that 3. Double team. He's without a dribble. His pass deflected high in the air, and Stokes comes up with it. A turnover. Cyclones going to try to cash in. Look like going quickly here. Michael Jones, 3-pointer. This one no good. With the rebound is Dawson Price. In the front court, Tucker Bowman. I'll check that. That's Evan White. White has it. Russellville. Defending on that right side, we have a charge going to be called, right? 2 officials called it. 2 officials blew the whistle at the same time. They looked at each other just to make sure that each one had the charge call, and one said charge, and the other one shook his head yes. So now they're going to talk about it, and I think they maybe, I don't know if they're going to talk about who the foul is on or huddling around midcourt just to make sure. Yeah, it is number 3. Okay, maybe they were just checking to see who it was on. I'll say it was 3 that had the basketball. 2 officials getting on the same page. 21-15 our score. Cyclones lead at 6.5 to go here in the first half. As Danye May hands it off to Michael Jones. Danye faking the 3, steps to the left. Here's the 3. Got his man off balance. Knocks down his second 3 of the quarter. He's got 8 points. Russellville's lead is the largest that they've had, 24-15, a 9-point lead. Evan White working against May. Has it knocked away from behind. Here comes the Cyclones. A pass ahead. Danye May. Wow. Moving across the lane there. Shooting off the wrong foot. It doesn't matter for Danye. Holy cow. 10 points for Danye May. Took 2 big steps, which is legal. He went from the right side, left side shot off the wrong foot with the wrong hand, but it doesn't matter for Danye. 2 players in double figures for the Cyclones. May now with 10 and Allen with 12. And Russellville leads at 26-15. Russellville's game on Monday, the boys' home game on Monday against Harrison, has been canceled due to COVID issues at Harrison. This will be a girls' game only. So after tonight, the Cyclones will take the court again in Sherwood, Arkansas, when they take on Sylvan Hills. The girls' game is starting at 6. The boys will follow about 7:15, 7:30. Trenton Stokes just looked at Danye May, and he's talking about that move he just had on the layup. It ought to be illegal for a player to be able to do something like that. 26-15. Cyclones lead it here. Just under 6 minutes to play here in the first half. With the basketball is Cade Packnett. Only pulled the trigger on 1 3. Goes inside. Nice little move inside by Dawson Price. His first field goal of the game. He has 3 points. Cyclones lead by 9. Faking a 3 is Danye May. Hands it to Stokes. Just came over from football. Marcus Jackson back in the game. Number 5, 6'6" junior. Cross-court pass to Danye May. He's feeling it. That's his 3rd 3 here in the second quarter. Keep feeding him the ball until he's not cold anymore. They try to answer. No good. Danye with the rebound. 3 on 2. He'll take it right side. Shot up. No good. Looked like he was trying to pass it, and he hung in the air, and Stokes wasn't open, and Danye, to his credit, fouled his shot, got the rebound, and got fouled. This is going to be on number 25. There is no 25. So they're going to buzz here, and they're going to buzz because they're calling the official oversight. There is no 25. Okay, on 35, Dylan Harris, who is now checking out of the game with his second foul. In for him, Jacob McGee, his second appearance. Russell inbounded on the left baseline. Just the 3rd team foul called on West. Inbounds pass comes to Michael Jones. His shot, I think, was partially deflected. Bentonville West has it. Buccino in the front court. Pocket picked by Trey Allen, but it's saved in bounds, and straight to Price. Gives it to Buccino, and he gets the finger roll. And he's got 4 points for West, 29-19. The Cyclones lead by 10. 4:45 left to play here in the first half. Michael Jones, they're giving him some open space there. He will not shoot it there. Might pull the trigger on it here in a minute. They do that again. They're all up in Danye May's business. They probably could have called a foul there. They don't. He'll launch the 3. This one hits the iron. No good. It's tipped straight to Marcus Jackson. Got to give a little credit there to Stokes for keeping that alive. And Marcus has 4 points. Russell's lead is 12, 31-19. Trey Allen knocked out of bounds. I tell you, Allen, May, their hands are just too quick right now. You don't want to be dribbling the basketball close to them because they're going to knock it away. And Bentonville West is struggling a little bit playing against the man-to-man defense of Russellville. Michael Jones, Trent Stokes will check out. Grayson Sims in the ball game, and also Savion Brock back in for Russellville. Buccino taking it right side. Ball knocked away. It's going to be off of Russellville. But again, they're swatting the basketball. Hands are so quick there. Bentonville West going to inbound it on the right baseline near the corner. Cyclones lead at 31-19. 4:06 left to play here in the first half. Bounce pass comes way out up top to Cade Packman. In the corner is White, faking the 3. McGee will pull the trigger on it. The southpaw knocks it down. His first basket of the game. 31-22, Cyclones lead it. May gets it to Allen. Here's Grayson Sims. Grayson scored 17 the other night against Ozark. Pass inside, tried to go to Savion Brock, but Jackson's pass was knocked out of bounds. 31-22, Cyclones lead it here with 3:42 left to play here in the first half. May will inbound it all the way in the back court to Trey Allen. Danye May starting his drive. Little floater in the lane. Doesn't get the bounce. Rebound, McGee for Bentonville West. Ahead to Buccino. Riley Buccino going to take it. Has an opening on the baseline and puts it up and in. He's got 6 points, and now a timeout called by Coach Pennington. 3:19 left to play here in the first half. Cyclones lead is down to 7, 31-24. During that timeout, Coach Pennington was talking to the officials, two of them, and I was trying to read lips a little bit, and he said the player was pulling on the arm of one of his players and asked them to watch that. So maybe we'll see that. If we see a foul call, we may be looking for it now. Grayson Sims in the corner. Russell leading 31-24. Now with 3 minutes left to play here in the first half. Trey Allen at the free throw line. They left him open. He dumps it down low to Savion Brock. Shot up, no good. Puts it back up and in. I think Trey was surprised at how wide open he was. He was 15 feet away, turned around, nobody's there, but he found Savion, who got the offensive putback officially on the rebound. 33-24, Russell leading. Here in the corner is McGee. He will not shoot the three from there. A little pick and roll. It was open, but Bowman couldn't get it to him. At the top is Price. Buccino splits a double team there. Knocked away, gets it back. It was actually almost blocked by his own player, and a jump ball is going to be called. It'll belong to West. Looked like Buccino was almost hampered by the fact that Jacob McGee was there, and he was kind of in the way. Evan White checks in, replacing number 30, Tucker Bowman. And Tucker Anderson, number 33, replaces number 10, Cade Packnett. Packnett, I understand, hit 8 threes in last week, which is a school record in one of their earlier games. Inbounds pass comes to Dawson Price. His shot up, no good. Rebound tipped around, and let's see. Saved inbounds, but still a free ball. Bentonville West had turn around, tried to kick it back out to White. It was stolen away by Trey Allen on his drive from his hands, but he gets it back. Bounce pass to Sims. Open right side. Three-pointer, a little short. Hit off the iron with a rebound as McGee. Minute 53 left to play here in the first half. Russell's lead is 9. Jump stop in the lane, shoots it over Savion. It affected the shot of Price. He shot the air ball. Here come the Cyclones. Allen, nice little move in the lane. Let her stutter step. Gets in the layup. Coach White of Bentonville West wanted to travel. He didn't travel. His jump stop just awkward looking. 35-24, an 11-point lead for the Cyclones. Give and go, and Buccino trying to shake his man. He gets the basketball here. Russell makes a switch. He'll drive around Sims on the runner on the lane. Doesn't get the basket to go, but he's going to shoot 2 free throws. It'll be on number 3, Grayson Sims, his first. Buccino has 6 points. He's 0 of 2 from the free throw line tonight. After his first free throw attempt, we'll have some substitutions coming in from both teams. Free throw's no good. Michael Jones back in the game for Russellville, making his first appearance, number 20, Caleb Carter, a 6'1 sophomore. 35, Dylan Harris is back in the game for Bentonville West. And Tucker Bowman, number 30, back in the game also for the Wolverines. Buccino had 43 points against Harrison in their 81-74 victory last week. Hits this free throw. He's now 1 of 4 from the line and has 7 points for Bentonville West. 1:16 left to play here in the first half. Cyclones lead by 10. Now Carter eventually in the corner here to Allen. He'll take it baseline, double team, bounce pass to Carter. He finds Michael Jones open. Three-pointer won't go. Jackson trying to keep it alive. He doesn't. It's a breakaway here for Buccino. And it's knocked away by Caleb Carter. Straight to Bentonville West, though. Tried to get it to Buccino. He saves it in bounds. And almost a steal attempt there by Trey Allen. Underneath now, wide open is number 35, Harris. Missed the shot, but it's put back up and in. McGee puts it in. He's got 5 points. Nice play there by Caleb Carter. Here's a pull-up 15-footer by Danye May. He's got 15 for Russellville, and Russell back up by 10. 28 seconds left to play here first half. There's a steal by Danye May. Coming in right side, layup good. Wow. I mean, he actually left his man because he knew the ball was going somewhere else. You have to watch that one in slow motion to see what he actually did. That was, boy, he baited that one. I was outthinking your opponent. Yeah, you can just leave it. Thank you, sir. 4 seconds left to play here in the first half. We have a timeout. I got a foul called. This will be on number 20, Caleb Carter, his first. Russell's lead is 12. And shooting a 1-1 is Tucker Bowman. Is this a 17 foul called on Russellville? A 5'9 sophomore knocks down the first one. his first points of the game. The second one short. 2 seconds, 1 second. Danye May launches it from beyond half court. Won't go. We've cut to the end of the first half with our score, Russellville 39 and Bentonville West 28. We're going to turn our attention here to scorer's table, and we're going to interview and talk to Coach Ryan Court of the undefeated Lady Cyclones. And first of all, congratulations on the victory, Coach Court.
Thank you. We're hoping everything's all right with Sarah, but talking about the first game with Maumelle, thought the kids come out a lot of energy. I thought the last game with Ozark kind of got lulled into to sleep. And Ozark, got to give them credit. They're a real big team, and they kind of set in the zone. We didn't shoot the ball well, and didn't think that we took good shots, a lot of flat-footed shots. And, that yesterday, obviously, you could tell we worked on it a lot. And, another thing with Jaden and Rain, I think they were trying to prove stuff to people that didn't exist. They were, Jaden being new, she wants to show everybody how good she is. And, Rain works really hard and wants to take a step forward from last year. And, I had a talk with both of them, and, I thought obviously it worked. And I thought both kids looked much more settled and did things that I see in practice on a daily basis. And, and Brenna Burke I thought was fabulous running the show. She's just going to get better and better. Her and Talia are going to look really bad some nights because they're freshmen, but other nights they're going to look really good. And, down the road, this is going to really help, Russellville basketball.
How did you do that? Because, you win the game against Ozark. How do you get kids to realize even though you won, there's just something we need to work on? Because it was like night and day seeing a different team out there tonight.
They knew it. Told them after the game. The only positive I take from this is we won ugly, and that shows that you're mentally tough, and good teams win ugly games. And they don't mind winning ugly games. And, that's what's going to win in February into March. And, trying to get these kids to that position and making them understand that I feel that they have the talent to compete with anybody, on their schedule, not in, not out. And, some of them are 14 years old. Even the older kids, Sarah and Pilar that are seniors, they're just 17 years old. Jaden's just 16 years old. Courtney just turned 50. I mean, these kids are in the wrong grades. So that's the biggest thing is saying, hey, you need to change your mindset instead of just being happy winning a couple games. Is you need to start thinking about, hey, we can compete with everybody on our schedule, and we need to start thinking, let's compete for a conference championship. And we're in a great conference with great coaches, and just instilling that, just getting better every game and not worrying about the last one, all the way down to if you're 1 for 10, I've got faith in you to keep shooting the basketball. And that's what I told Jaden and Rain. Who cares? Let it fly. I don't care what anybody else says. It's not their team. It's my team. So, that's really helped a lot,
The one, other than being 3-0, one of the biggest things that we've seen, just fans watching, is the defensive intensity is just unbelievable, and you guys don't tire out. So you must be in really good shape even just to start the season.
They are. They hate me because I run them a lot, but they know. If you watch the good teams in the state, especially on the girls' side, if you can pressure the basketball, make it a full court game, it's really difficult to put 5 kids on the floor that know how to make decisions, and you could just see it coming tonight. They kind of started to, panic a little bit. You got into their legs, and, we kept going, and that's what I thought more than anything, more than the shooting. I thought they, played a lot of hard defense, and I thought, Jaden and Courtney and Sarah did a really good job, extending the zone and making them throw long passes and high passes. And, it's just really difficult in girls basketball if you can put pressure and make them go. And eventually you can get a lot of teams that way. So
363 victories, but we're really happy that we've gotten to see the last 3. So congratulations on the hot start.
I appreciate it. Appreciate you having me.
Yeah, no problem. We'll see you here Monday.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
That's Coach Ryan Court. The Lady Cyclones 3-0 on the season, defeat Bentonville West 53-31. Jaden Court, 21 points. Brenda Burke, the freshman, with 11 points. 2 players in double figures for the Russellville Lady Cyclones. And we do want to remind you that our prayers go with Sarah Velasquez, that her injury is not anything serious. She went out with a knee injury there in the second half. As far as the boys' game, we're at halftime. The Cyclones lead it by 11, 39-28. The Cyclones have 2 players in double figures in that first half. Trying to total it as I'm talking here, so just give me a second. 17 points for Danye May, 14 points for Trey Allen. Danye May, think about this. He had 17 points in the first half. 2 of that came in the first quarter. So he dominated that second quarter with 15 points. Trey Allen was the opposite. 10 of his 14 in the first quarter. Also in the scoring column for the Cyclones, Marcus Jackson with 4 points, Savion Brock and Grayson Sims each with 2. For Bentonville West, they were led by Riley Buccino, who had 7 points in the first half, 5 points for Jacob McGee, 3 points each for Dawson Price and Tucker Anderson. Forgot about Evan White. He had 5 points. So he had 5 points there, 3 points each for Dawson Price and Tucker Anderson, 1 point for Tucker Bowman. Russellville leads it here 39-28. Did not trail at all in that first half against Bentonville West. We'll take just a little bit of break and come back with more of your halftime show and kind of get ready for the second half. Right after this, Cyclones leading at 39-28 at the half. 1 minute to go till we start the second half, and Russellville is just now coming out of the locker room. Russellville leads to 39-28. And just talking to the PA guy, Matt Korchmeyer, is also the junior high principal, and we're talking about Danye May in that second quarter. And he said, I told you he was good a couple years ago when he came up. And he said he just knows the game. He's really smart. And I'm still shocked, surprised, wowed by that play he made where he actually backed off his man and guarded the other guy there because he knew the ball was about to be flipped to him and got the steal and the layup. That was just unbelievable. Just the the basketball awareness, the smartness, the basketball IQ that guy had. 15 of his 17 points coming in the second quarter. And he leads all scorers in that first half. Russell will get the ball to start the second half. Checking out, Danye May had 4 in the first game, but remember he was in foul trouble in that game against Ozark on Tuesday night. That can really, being in foul trouble can really take you out of a game, and not just mean, even when you're in there, you're not really in the flow. Trey Allen, Savion Brock, Marcus Jackson, Grayson Sims, and Danye May to start the quarter. And Danye missed the 3, ball tipped around, and Bentonville West has it. Here come the Wolverines. This is Dawson Price coming in left side. Shot no good, tipped up no good. Savion, I'll take the rebound, gets it off to May. May in the front court. Will stop and go, slows it up, gets it to Marcus and right back to him. Grayson Sims, who had 17 the other night, passes on the 3, gives it to May. May's shot won't go. Savion with a couple tries. Neither one of them fall, but which is applauding the aggressiveness on the offensive boards. There's a 3-pointer, rims in, out, and back in for Cade Packnett. That's his first 3 of the game. He knocked down 8 last week in a ball game. I think that's a school record for Bentonville West. 39-31. Marcus trying to answer. He doesn't. Lead is 8 for Russellville, and Bentonville with the basketball. Russellville cold to start this third quarter. Packman, his 3 is no good. Tipped, and here's the rebound with Trey Allen. And Trey working against Buccino, comes up right behind him and hits the layup. Buccino getting too good turned around. It almost looked like Barry Sanders' situation years ago, the way he just went right and back left. Poor Buccino, he couldn't get turned around right. Russell's back up by 10, 41-31. There's Buccino, a little spin move in the lane, dumps it down low to a wide open Dylan Harris, who hits the layup. He's got 6. Grayson Sims on the left side gets in the corner to Trey Allen. Here's Danye. He's a screen set by Savion. Bentonville West makes the switch. Grayson Sims open. 3-pointer for Grayson Sims. And we got a foul afterwards. This is going to go against Bentonville West. Oh, no. He said white 1-0, but he means blue 1-0. Yeah. That's going to be on Cade Packnett, his first. Said he grabbed his arm, and that's what Coach Pennington was talking to the officials about. He said when they're underneath, watch, they're grabbing the arm. And officiating crew was listening, and they saw it that time. Of course, we were watching a shot. So the 3-pointer made by Grayson Sims, and Russellville gets the ball back after the foul. Here's Trey Allen. Count the basket. Shot it with the left hand. Foul's going to be on Dylan Harris. That's number 3 on him. 18 points for Trey Allen, looking for the and 1. 5:48 left to play here in the third quarter. Free throw is no good. Russellville's lead is 13, 46-33. Taking it down the lane was Price. It goes off the foot of Savion Brock. I think swatting that away. I couldn't tell if that was Allen's hand or Marcus Jackson's hand knocked that away. Ashton Yarborough, I don't think Ashton played in the first half. 6'3 junior, he checks in here, replacing Cade Packnett. Also, they'll inbound the ball on the right baseline. They get it inbounds to Price. Nice little move. Missed the shot, though. Savion with the rebound. Good move by Price. Just couldn't cash in. Trey Allen in the lane. All the way down. Left-handed. Layup is good. You allow the ball to get that deep in the lane. You're just asking for an and one. Here's Buccino. His drive altered a little bit by Savion Brock. And Russellville has it up 15. Danye May coming in. Runner. Won't get the bounce. Tipped up and in by Trey Allen. Trey with 22 points. Evan White dumps it inside here. Reverse layup is good there by Jacob McGee. He's got 7 points. 4:50 left to play here in the third quarter. Russellville's lead is 50-35. Grayson Sims in the corner to Trey Allen. They're on Allen now. They weren't earlier. They are now with 22 points. His pass deflected by Bentonville West. And here come the Wolverines. Pass ahead to Buccino. Stop and go. It was stopped by Marcus Jackson. Gets it out. Evan White from way downtown off the iron. Marcus Jackson with the three. And there's brought down there. A couple players colliding on the floor there. Didn't see what happened. One for Russell, one for Bentonville West. They're back up and down the floor. Jackson, a three-pointer from the corner. This one no good. With the rebound is Yarborough. Russell's lead is 15. 4:05 left to play here in the third quarter. There's a battle going on underneath for the rebounds. Here's a drive by Buccino. He's got 9 points. Coach Greg White is on the officials wanting a foul called. Last couple trips down the floor. It's a 13-point lead for Russellville. Cyclones throw the ball away. Here's Price coming in. And layup is good. Nice little move there by Price. Good job by Grayson Sims not to commit a foul there. The and one. 50-39. Now a timeout. Okay, it's a Russellville timeout. There's a player that was holding his hand, Jacob McGee. I thought maybe we're getting an injury timeout, but it is a timeout called by the Cyclones. Russellville's lead is 11, 50-39. And calling that 30-second timeout. Grayson Sims knocking down a three in this quarter, and Trey Allen has 8 points in the quarter. Russell leads it 50-39. Trey leading all scorers with 22 points. Danye May still with 17. Nobody in double figures for Bentonville West, but Riley Buccino close. He has 9 in the ball game. This official put the ball down in the girls' game, and official holding the basketball right now, and he may be doing that here at Russellville. He got close. He kept hollering. You figure he was going to do it soon. Cyclones with the basketball after taking that timeout. Lead it by 11. Caleb Carter checking in the game for Russellville. Gives it to Trey Allen. His drive along the baseline is good. He's got 24. Russellville leads by 13. High off the backboard there. Tucker Bowman, his first field goal of the game. He's got 13. Bounce pass in the corner. Michael Jones was thinking about pulling the trigger there. Just couldn't hang on. And you always got to be ready when Danye's has the ball, because the ball's probably going to find you. 52-41. Here's a three-point try by Bentonville West. No good. Rebound controlled by Trey Allen. That would have got it down to single digits. Here's Michael Jones. Catches this one cleanly. Three-pointer won't go. With the rebound is Bentonville West, and Anthony George, 5'10 senior, almost traveled. We have a reach-in foul called in the backcourt. This will be on Danye May, his first. 2:27 left to play here in the third quarter. Cyclones lead it by 11.
Hey, Trent, you got to help on that drive. He drives again.
Russellville going to back up and pick up West High School once they cross the timeline. It'll be Tucker Bowman along the right side, guarded by May.
Just stay solid. Just stay solid. 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 Solid.
Drive in the lane. Needs some help. Throws it along the baseline. This is Dalton McDonald, and we have a foul called on Russellville. This may be on Michael Jones. It is. That's number 3 on Michael. Now Grayson Sims checks in. He might be replacing Jones, who has to come out here with 3 fouls. 2:12 left to play here in the third quarter. Russellville's lead is 11. 52-41. Dalton McDonald, the 6-foot senior, the trigger man. He Better get in quick, and it's stolen away by Caleb Carter. He was getting close to that 5-second count, and his players weren't moving. It wasn't helped out. There's Trey Allen faking the three. They'll swing it around in the corner. Grayson Sims will take it baseline, kick it back out. Trey Allen, wide open right side. Three-pointer won't go. Rebound tipped to Stokes. Stokes tried to go up. Ball was knocked from him by Dylan Harris, and Bentonville West comes up with it. Here is Bowman in the front court. Pass in the corner to Anthony George. Gives it back now to Anderson. His drive, too hard on the shot. And Stokes controls the basketball on the defensive board. May in the front court. Takes it down right side of the lane. Shot a little short as it hit the iron, but he got hacked on the arm, and he'll go to the line to shoot two. This is on Tucker Anderson. That'll be his first. The third team foul on Bentonville West. 1:34 left to play here in the third quarter. Been a pretty clean clean played third quarter. Just 5 fouls in this quarter. First free throw is good. A lot different from the 21 fouls we had against Ozark. That was a slow down game because of it. No flow to that one. Second free throw is no good. Danye hits 1 of 2. He's got 18 in the game. Russell's lead is 12. Caleb Carter trying to hound McDonald, taking it all the way. Kicks in the corner. Three-point try, no good. Rebound, tipped, and coming up with it was Dylan Harris. George, he'll miss a three. Tipped up, no good. Tipped a couple times, and Trey Allen has it. Dribbling in transition. Drives around George. Taking it all the way. On the layup, no good. Stokes trying to keep it alive. Comes to Carter. Sims has on the left wing. He'll reset the offense. Russellville leads at 53-41. Gagne in the corner. Throws it along the baseline. Kicks it back out. Under a minute to play here in the third quarter. Trey Allen, runner, good. And when a guy's hot, you just keep feeding him the ball. Had that happen in the second quarter with Danye May. It's happening here in the third quarter with Trey Allen. There's a nice little drive with a move. The layup for Dalton McDonald coming off the bench and getting the bucket. 38 seconds left to play third quarter. Russell's lead is 12. Bentonville West not going away. I mean, you watch the game, at some point you think it's a blowout. You look up, and it's only a 12-point lead. They've had a couple chances to cut it to single digits. May working against Nick Lorinage. Gives it up to Carter, right back to Danye May. 17 seconds to shoot for the end of the third quarter. They'll set a screen. They make the switch. Danye in the corner, Trey Allen faking the three. Takes it baseline, left-handed pass along the corner. Carter with the three will not go. Ball tipped around and out of bounds. It'll belong to Bentonville West. His last touch by Danye May. 0.9 seconds left to play here in the third quarter. See if they try to catch and shoot along or if they throw it towards the goal. They're going to throw it across half court. Intercepted by Trey Allen. Half court shot won't go. Wow, got the steal and the shot off. But did not go. That was amazing. If it had gone, it would have been truly amazing. 55-43. The Cyclones lead it after 3 quarters of play. Trey Allen, 12 points in that quarter. He has 26 for the game. He had 21 against Ozark. 21 for number 21 is what Mrs. Pennington said. He's going to have to change his number. He got 26 points in a whole nother quarter to go. Well, he was hot in the first. Danye took over in the second. Trey back in the third. Maybe it's Danye's turn. Danye, Trey Allen, Marcus Jackson, Savion Brock, and Victor Purifoy on the floor. We start the quarter with a three-pointer by Cade Packnett, his second three of the game. Just like that, it's a 9-point lead for Russell. That's what I'm saying. The Wolverines not backing down. They're scoring 2. 55-46 our score. Purifoy's pass is going to be intercepted by Buccino. Coming in, a layup clangs along the iron in the backboard. May with the rebound all the way down the floor to Trey Allen. Layup good. Trey had to hurry, otherwise he might have tossed one up for the big man. 57-46, Cyclones back up by double digits. Making a three is Packnett. Long three tried by Bowman. It's an air ball. And here comes Trey Allen. Long pass down the floor, Purefoy, snow burning it, and layup good. 13-point lead for Russellville. Good job by Purefoy releasing on the shot. Here's a drive to the basket by White. Check that, it's Bowman who hit the layup. He's got 5. 59-48. Cyclones leading by 11, slowing it up just a little bit. Setting their half-court offense. This is May in the corner. Nice little shake and bake move. Hits the baseline jumper. And he flicked out his man, thought he was going towards the lane. Gagne's got 20. Wow. 61-48, 13-point lead for the Cyclones. Ball tipped away. Bowman gets it back. He'll feed it to Buccino in the corner. Buccino with 9 points. Kicks it back out. Here's a three try from the left wing. I think that was partially blocked. They're chanting air ball, but I think Marcus Jackson got part of the shot. Russellville with the basketball looking to build on their 13-point advantage here. 6:07 left to play here in the ball game. Three-pointer missed by Purefoy, tipped by Savion Brock. May gets it, and he'll circle it back out. May catches the pass. I think that was for Purefoy. Three-pointer, no good. Savion underneath, wide open. His shot put up and in. They didn't block him out. And the big man got the offensive put back. And he's got 4 points. Russell's lead is 15. Savion hit his elbow on somebody. He's kind of shaking his hand a little bit. Get those needles feeling, apparently. Hit his funny bone there. Here's a three-point try by McGee. This one misses. Rebound underneath is Dawson Price, and we have an offensive board as he pushed to get the rebound. That was actually in our field of vision here. We actually saw that one, even though it was on the far side. That's number 2 on Dawson Price. And Buccino comes to the bench. He thought he was getting subbed out. He stays in the game. And for West High School is Ashton Yarborough, number 22, and also number 23, Anthony George. I don't know if Buccino needed a breather or not, but he's staying in the game. 5:15 left to play. Russell's up by 15. Gagne May will not use a screen. He'll take it the other direction. Nice feed underneath to Jackson. Missed the shot. His follow is no good. Gagne with the follow. 22 points for Gagne May. 65-48. Here's George. He'll try his hand at three. That one off a little to the right. Jackson with the rebound. A jump ball is going to be called. Tied up by Dylan Harris. It'll belong to Russellville on the alternating possession. 4:51 left to play in the ball game. Bentonville West was trying to come in with a sub, but they didn't get in there in time. So Nick Lorinage, the 5'11 senior, had to wait till the next dead ball. 65-48, Russellville leading. After seeing their lead cut to 9, they've extended it out now to 17. Trey Allen wants to go one-on-one, backs his man in. Jump stop in the lane. Nice feed underneath to Stokes, puts it up and in. Stokes' first point, give the assist to Allen. 67-48. Hard to believe moments ago, Bentonville West had cut this lead down to 9. There's a missed layup. Stokes with the rebound. Here come the Cyclones. Allen. His feed was knocked away, got it back. Allen in the corner for 3. Misses everything. George with the rebound. It's about the only thing Trey's done wrong tonight. There's Buccino. His 3 rims out. It's tipped and out of bounds. Bentonville West tried to save it in bounds, but it was going to go off Russellville, so they're lucky that they didn't save it in bounds there. They're lucky the officials saw that. It did go off of Cyclones. It'll be the Wolverines' ball underneath their own basket. Grayson Sims going to check in, replacing Purefoy. Out of the game is Dylan Harris for West High School. In for him is Tucker Anderson, number 33. The bounce pass comes in the corner. Three-pointers blocked by Marcus Jackson. Oh, to be 6'6" and jump out of the gym like Marcus, blocking that one. There's a no-look pass underneath, and somebody wasn't there. You expected them to be there, wasn't there, but you'll take that. You like the aggressive play by the Cyclones. 19-point lead for Russellville, 67-48. 3:45 left to go in this ball game. Here's Yarborough, who just had his three blocked. He gets it off to Lorinage, and his three just hits the backboard, the backside of the backboard. Russell on the move. Grayson Sims looking inside, but Allen is double teamed. They'll give it off to May. May is dry. 15-footer. This one won't go. Rebound controlled by Anderson. Lost it, picked up by George in the front court. Here's a three-point try by Yarborough. In and out. Last few threes have been in and out for Bentonville West. 67-48. Grayson Sims in the corner. 2:57 left to play here in the ball game. Stokes on the baseline, gets it out to Trey Allen. Backs his way in. Left-handed pass cross court to Grayson Sims. Three-pointer, Mr. Sims. Grayson was 17 the other night. He's got 8 tonight. Couple threes for Grayson. There's a feed wide open underneath for the layup was Anderson. 70-50 our score. Russell leading. We're going to try to get Coach Pennington after the ball game. Sometimes his duties with his team takes him away. That's fine. We'll hold it here just in case. 2:15 left to go in the game. Russell leads by 20. Trey Allen. Feed to the cutter. That's Danye May. 24 points for Danye. Anderson saved it, but straight to Stokes. Danye in transition, 2-on-2 is going to take it all the way. No, he's going to try to feed it to Sims. And it's intercepted. Long pass down the floor to Lorinage, who hits the layup. Nick Lorinage gets his first points of the game. 72-52. Cyclones lead it here with 1:45 left to go. Russell saw their lead cut to 9, and almost like that was the turning point for Russellville, and they've exploded since. Trey Allen, jump stop in the lane, left-handed layup. And Trey Allen has 30 points. I'll have to check and see if that's a career high. 74-52. We'll check the record book for the senior. It's dead for Anderson. Getting close to a 5-second call, but he does get the pass off to Yarborough. Back to Anderson. He'll launch the three. This one's short. Off the iron, Jackson with the rebound. Bentonville West getting some open looks tonight, just nothing falling. They've hit 4 threes, but taking a lot more than that. Russell can dribble out the clock, but Bentonville West not going to let them. They're going to make them work for it here. 47 seconds left to go. Russell leads at 74-52. Danye May. Got to watch the 5-second count. Grayson Sims going to catch it with 32 seconds left. They're going to foul him. That's just the 5th foul called on Bentonville West, so they're going to have to foul 2 more times if they're wanting to put Russell on the line. No, they're not. They're just wanting to stop the clock so they can get in some substitutes. Drew Bailey, number 2 in the game. Jack Farnsworth, 6'2 junior in the game for Bentonville West. Cyclone's going to sub in 2. Connor Bailey, number 2, the 6-foot senior. Hayes Vines will check in the game for the Cyclones, too, number 13. Number 10, Brett Wilbers, a 5'10 junior in the game. Number 15, Jaden Berry, 6'3 sophomore. Michael Jones back in the game. We had to miss some time because of being in foul trouble. Russell leads it 74-52. Cyclone's going to run offense. Why not? Michael Jones at the top of the key. Gets it in the corner to Bailey. After getting it from Vines. Berry back to Connor Bailey on the left wing. 14 seconds to shoot. Wilbers on the left wing. At the top of the key to Michael Jones. Russell's just going to dribble out the clock. And the Cyclones win it by a score of 74-52. Can't shake hands because of the COVID rules. So they're motioning to the other team, giving them a thumbs up. And we're going to total some point totals for you here in just a minute. And probably be able to give it to you in just a second. And just sometimes it's hard to do this on the fly while talking. Okay, we're ready. How about that? Cyclones were led by Trey Allen, who had 30 points in the ballgame. Sure, it's up to you. It's up to you. It's up to you. Yeah. Okay, we're going to get Coach Pennington here. Cyclones win it by a score of 74-52. Coach, congratulations on the victory. The intensity you had was like all the way up to 10 from the very get-go. Did you know that was coming?
We harped on. We did some things against Ozark really well, and then in the second half we got tired and we didn't play real well. And so, we said, hey, we're not a finished product. Last year's team early on in the season was pretty much a finished product.
Mm-hmm.
Those guys had played together so long. We got a lot of new faces out here.
Mm-hmm.
And the message was, guys, let's just get better every time we play, but let's play our way. Be the hardest playing team.
Mm-hmm.
The team that plays the hardest, Mickey, wins 90% of the time. And so, we just wanted to make sure our guys understood, play your tail off, execute what we're trying to do, and let's have some fun. We're in the middle of a pandemic. I don't know how long they're going to let us do this. I hope they let us do it all season long, but let's have fun.
Mm-hmm.
And so, yeah.
Well, forgive me for listening in earlier today while I was sitting here setting up some equipment, but you were talking to the team about the little things matter. And I really thought it was a good message for not just for basketball, but also life, that you were telling the kids that doing the little things right and how much they matter. Could you just talk about that if you don't mind? Good
teams are disciplined. And we're a disciplined team, but we can get more disciplined.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all that was about is, on game day, we got some new faces. They need to know how to prepare every single day for
Mm-hmm.
a game. This team's going to grow so much, Mickey. This is a fun group to be around, and a group that can grow so much. So we're excited about them. Very proud of the way they played tonight. Boy, we got some dynamic guys that, they make Coach Lewis and I look pretty good.
Mm-hmm. And it was, you said to them, expect to make the shots, don't celebrate. And you had Danye May go for 24 and Trey Allen with 30. I don't know if that's career highs, but it's pretty good scoring tandem between those two, scoring 54 points tonight.
Yeah, I would say probably so. Those two guys are, we believe, two of the best players in the state.
Mm-hmm.
I would put those two guys against anybody. Those are my guys. And I'm just, super proud of the way they locked in.
Well, congratulations on the victory tonight and being 2-0 in the season. We'll see you Tuesday. Tough road game coming up Tuesday.
Yeah, for sure. Yep. Thank you, Mickey.
That's Coach Kyle Pennington. 45 victories for Coach Pennington now in his third season as a head coach for the Russellville Cyclones. And the Cyclones win tonight by a score of 74-52. Before we sign off, we'll give you the scoring totals. First, we'll start again for Russellville here in a minute, but let me give Bentonville West. They were led by Riley Buccino, who had 9 points in the game. Remember, this is a kid that scored 43 against Harrison. Russellville did a good job on him tonight. 7 points for Jacob McGee, 6 points each for Cade Packnett and Dylan Harris. Bentonville falls to 2-1 on the season. For the Russellville Cyclones, they improved to 2-0 on the season. They were led by Trey Allen, 30 points. Danye May had 24 tonight. They were the only two players in double figures. Grayson Sims got close tonight. He had 8 points in the ballgame. 4 points each for Marcus Jackson and Savion Brock, and 2 points for Victor Purifoy, and 2 points for Trent Stokes. Russellville wins it by a score of 74-52. The girls, congratulations to them. They moved to 3-0 on the season as they defeated Bentonville West 53-31. The next ball game, the girls will play Monday night, not the boys. It'll be girls game only here at Cyclone Arena, 6 o'clock start as they host Harrison. Harrison boys, there's been, because of COVID issues, they've canceled that game, so it's girls game only on Monday night. Then on Tuesday night, both teams will be on the road against Sylvan Hills. Thank you for joining us. If you're out on your bike tonight, as always, do wear white. So long, everybody.